Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's edition of Matters of Your Heart. Can you believe it's September? It's freaking September. It's the September 2nd. Where the hell did this year go by? It's my mom's birthday, by the way. She's a beautiful 62-year-old woman. So, happy birthday, Mom. I love you very, very much. All right, let me go on ahead into what I want to talk about today. Let's talk health. Let's talk physical health again and the struggles that we go through in getting healthier. Now, a few videos ago, I had mentioned and I have expounded upon how Big Pharma and these doctors lie to us. Of course, Big Pharma is not going to make any money off of well people. Doctors obviously don't have enough information and training in their field as far as nutrition. So of course they're going to tell us eat less, exercise more, lose weight. Let me tell you the problem about that. This is what I found out. Calorie restriction doesn't necessarily work because if your metabolism is low, if you're storing more calories and resources than you're putting out, of course you're not going to lose any weight, you're going to gain it. That's why I really like fasting. Keto sounds good too because it's very low carb, so you're not getting any other bread, pasta, rice, refined sugars. You're trying to go as low carb as you possibly can. Those seem to be two things that work for people, but I'm not trying to get into the different ways that you can lose weight. I want to get into the struggles of those who are trying to improve their health overall, whether it's losing weight, whether it's just want to breathe better, whether it's just trying to add years to your life simply, whether it's quitting smoking, whether it's you're trying to manage, and this is for women, whether you're trying to manage menopause. Gosh, I'm 42 years old. I might be going through premenopause. I really honestly don't know. So I have a follow-up appointment. The reason why I want to talk about the frustrations and struggles of those who are trying to be healthy. I'm not talking about those who are at their peak health. I'm talking about those like me who are trying to get to a peak health. I have some frustrations. Okay, so one of my biggest frustrations, though two of them, I guess, was the scale, because I thought I would have had lost at least maybe a couple more pounds. I'm stuck at 185. And I am close to 80 days nicotine free. I hadn't looked on my app yet. I think about it less. So I figured, okay, there's some healing to do still, but there's probably some type of healing that maybe would bring my blood pressure down. Now I'm on lisinopril 40 milligrams a day. That's my high blood pressure medication. I've been officially diagnosed with high blood pressure over 10 years ago. Coincidentally, that's when I met that fucker ex-husband of mine, but that's neither here nor there. That's just coincidentally. I want my blood pressure not only to reach normal numbers, but I want to get off the lisinopril. I don't want to take medications. They just put me on another anti-inflammatory medication because my prescription ibuprofen don't work. I still have some inflammation as far as some of my joints, the permanent nerve damage in my left arm, which I can't seem to get an MRI for, fucking doctors. Bone spur in the left ankle, gout in the left ankle. I broke my right pinky toe and about maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and it's acting up again. But the two frustrations is weight loss stall and the high blood pressure not going down. Good news is it did go down since my last visit. My last visit, it was 155 over 101. This time it was 148 over 94. So it has came down a little bit. So my efforts are not in vain because I always have high blood pressure. I always have numbers where doctors consider keeping me in the hospital. I'm like, I'll sign a waiver or whatever. I want to go home. I was so used to it. I didn't really think about it, but I don't want to die of a heart attack. I don't want to die of stroke. I don't want to die of none of that shit that I could have died from when I was smoking. I don't want to die too soon of complications of having extra weight on me. I don't want to die too soon of because I'm putting the wrong things in my body. And even if for some reason I was to be thin, I still would be unhealthy. I won't do that. But I'm frustrated because I'm really trying to be healthy. But I have to think about some things. One, I was a 24-year smoker. So it's a lot of damage to do, a lot of healing. I got some arteries that are probably constricted. I have a lot of healing to do, but that's why I fast. Look this up real quick, okay? Just look this up. There's been studies in cancer patients to where if they do a 72-hour fast once a month, the cells start to recycle, all the old cells are done, new cells are rebuilding, you shedded all of your old cells, which includes damaged cells. There seems to be something to it from the studies I gathered and the people that had their testimony with having cancer and fighting cancer. So I say look this up. I'm not a doctor. I can't confirm or deny or anything like that. It was just an interesting study. They're still doing studies on that. Why not? I fast anyways. Why not do a 72-hour fast and see where my numbers are? Let me recycle. Let me see where this is at, because I am either all in or all out. I'm not going to try anything crazy. I'm trying the opposite of what I was told to do. That's it. That's my frustrations. If you have some health frustrations and you're trying to be healthier, if there's one thing that you take away from this video, take away this. It takes time. We did not get unhealthy overnight. We're not going to get healthy overnight. We didn't put on the weight overnight. We're not going to lose the weight overnight. We didn't have heart disease overnight. We're not going to get rid of it overnight. Or we're not going to decrease our chances of a heart attack overnight. We're not going to do all this overnight. It takes time. Keep at it. Whatever you're doing, keep at it. And I'm encouraging myself to keep at it. Speaking of which, bought some vegetables. I like vegetables. Just better eating. I don't really miss grains, pastas, all that stuff anymore. But I'm going to keep at it. By the way, I'm at a stall partly because I'm getting ready to have my period. Sorry, guys, but it's true. And if you can't handle females talking about their period, you don't need to be with a female. Anyways, thank you for tuning in to this edition of Matters of Your Heart. And remember, no matter what you do, be kind to yourself. You know why? Because you matter. I'll talk to y'all later.